All right, hello and welcome back to our Great Lakes Regional Championship live stream. I'm Matt Dwyer and I will be commentating this match for you between Grand Valley State University and Indiana State University. This is the first game of the quaternary bracket. Yes, you heard that correctly. There's a quaternary bracket, the bracket that will determine the final bid. Our head referee, Tyler Richards, will give off the opening cadence here. Grand Valley in blue attacking left to right. Indiana State in black attacking right to left. And we're off. We'll see Indiana State gets there first. They've got the quaffle. They're driving forward. It's number 4. He dodges a beat. He's moving in. He gets beat. And it's a turnover to Grand Valley as he was beat before. So the opening drive by Indiana State ends in a quaffle turnover. And it looks like Grand Valley will take bludger control. And just as I said that, Swanson gets beat and Indiana State luckily gets bludger control back. So an unfortunate jinx there for me. Sorry, Grand Valley. As the keeper brings it up the center. It's Armstrong, passes off. Passes to his chaser on the inside, over the top. Pass to Tess Scheidel. Scheidel over to her other chaser, scores! And that is the first one on the board as the keeper beat before is the call from the referee, and he does not get that score. That was a very sneaky shot there. The beaters were ready for it. It looked awfully close. 10-0 our score. And the quaffle flipped out to the backside to Scheidel. Scheidel trying to get around. She spins back, tries to get it up to her keeper, unable to do so. And Indiana State will take over here. And Scheidel intercepts a pass but gets beat. And the keeper gets beat, and that'll be a turnover, and Grand Valley's got it. It's number 23. He's streaking up the field, weaving left and right. His mid-range shot, no good. Looks like he got a bit of a tripped up on the tackle there. And Indiana State's keeper will bring it forward. .0 our score, number 14 bringing it up. Keeper gets beat, and number 16 picks it up. He's going to drive inside. Thinks better of it as he stares down a beater. Passes outside to number 4. 4 moving around. Back to the keeper, who's now back in the play. Number 14, the keeper. Passing well across the hoops. Jump and score! And now Indiana State is indeed on the board. That was the pass to number 6. And it is 10-10. Armstrong now. Grand Valley beaters clearing out Indiana State beaters. His pass intercepted. And Indiana State, they're looking to run, and they slow it back down. And Grand Valley with bludger control. As the keeper rolling close to the hoop, pass across, number 8, off the crossbar, no good. And the beater clean up there, and Grand Valley will slow up a little bit as they move back to the offensive. Grand Valley still with control. It's Michalowski to Armstrong. Armstrong looking for his options. Armstrong pushing to the inside, picks it out to Michalowski. Michalowski dodges the beat. He gets up and over, and no good. Scheidel has the rebound. Scheidel dancing in the back. Scheidel to Michalowski, who's back in the play, who launches it all the way back up to Armstrong, who mishandles the pass, and now Armstrong is wrapped up. He passes out to Michalowski. Michalowski on the inside, defended by number 16. He spins out of the tackle. Michalowski looking for his options, spinning again. He's wrapped up by the keeper. Michalowski's still going. He's an animal. He's got all 4 chasers on him. And finally, Michalowski gets the ball stripped, and there's an advantage call. And it looks like there will be a salvage of play there for an advantage call, Indiana State. The referee is adjudicating the foul here. We'll see what the call is. It is 10-10. And it looks like our referee Tyler Richards has a card here to give out for number 4. It'll be contact around the neck. I think that was back at the hoops. So number 4 will go ahead and take a seat in the penalty box. And the ball's going to number 57, who is Michalowski. And Michalowski gets walked all the way back to where the foul occurred. They're not happy about that, but the foul did occur directly in front of the hoops. There's one beater back. Michalowski almost alone on this side of the field. And
closer to the hoops. Keep moving them forward.
And Indiana State not thrilled, but this is the rule as written. The player will move back to the spot of the foul. Crowd giving some jibes to Michalowski.
The goal will still count.
So it looks like we'll restart play here with Michalowski by himself, getting hopefully what will be an easy goal. Indiana State does have a beater halfway up the field. So now the rebound.
Come on, John.
And Michalowski puts it through. Big surprise there.
He'll take that.
And now it is 20-10 as Indiana State will have the option to come back on offense here. Not the option, really. The imperative. Number 14 wrapped up, passing into number 4 as Indiana State is back at full strength because of the goal. Number 4 passing across the hoops, no good. 14 picks it up. 14 guarded by Scheidel, passes backhand all the way through the top hoop, and it is 20-20. Michalowski gets tackled. He doesn't like the contact there. Let's see, there's an advantage call there. I'm not so sure that he had illegal contact. He had him up around the thigh, which is completely legal contact as long as it's above the knee.
No penalty.
There is no penalty here, as there shouldn't be. Michalowski just wasn't happy with the contact, I guess. And so now he'll be defended. As Grand Valley has bludger control. And pass over to the keeper on the far side. Keeper. Bit of a bouncer there. And Indiana State will let that one go out of bounds and recover it. So they'll inbound from the end line, 20-all, as a bit of a bad pass there by Grand Valley squanders that opportunity. And the Sycamores will move it back up the field. So number 14. He gets the ball stripped. Michalowski scrums and gets it. And finally, Grand Valley picks it up. It's Langley. As Langley's running down, he passes off, and she loses her broom. And so now number 4 will pick it up for Indiana State. But there's 2 bludgers in the way. He's going to run on it anyways. And passes over to the keeper, number 14. He's diving, ball gets hit out of his hand as he throws, shot is no good, and that is a boundary line, and that'll go to Grand Valley. So now Grand Valley will have the ball taken up. It is 20-20. Reminder that this is the quaternary bracket. These teams fighting to stay alive here. A win gets them closer to a bid to U.S. Quidditch Cup. The loser will be going home empty-handed. Grand Valley chaser protection from the beaters as he runs around, gets it to Langley in the center, and the pass rainbowed by Langley, loses his broom, and number 4 is going to run on it. He doesn't see the second beater coming in, and he just airs it out, and it looks like Grand Valley will recover it as the beaters were there to help him out. So Indiana State a little impatient, trying to run against that 2 bludgers, and crossing the field after getting deep with no chasers there didn't allow them to capitalize. So now Grand Valley brings up the far side, Armstrong back in at keeper. Armstrong battling it out, passes across to number 6. He's guarded by the beater. Number 6 bombs it to the back. He's got a chaser. Back to Armstrong. Armstrong moves to the inside and puts it through. And some beater play on the other side of the field gets Grand Valley the bludger. And bludger control on top of that. And Indiana State will have a few substitutions here, as it is 30-20, still anyone's game. Number 19 at the top of the key for Indiana State. He's been strong and athletic for them all weekend. He takes a spin, flips it to the outside to the keeper. The keeper bobbles the pass. Grand Valley beats him, and Grand Valley will recover that one. And Indiana State will come back on defense with bludger control this time. And Grand Valley will slowly bring it up. Armstrong looking like he's trying to drive. And they're making noises at each other. I don't know what this is. Number 23 receives the quaffle, dodges the beat. Now he moves to the inside, and the block by number 19 puts it through the hoop. It's an own goal. And now 40-20 off the own goal. Grand Valley's probably pretty pleased.
Be black! Be black!
As the keeper will bring it up, and now he gets beat. And Grand Valley considering taking pot shots from their own half, and now they've created the turnover, and Grand Valley will move it up the court.
Be black!
23, juking left and right, wrapped up, passes off to number 7. She mishandles it. Indiana State gets the ball out, and now she's beat. Now Grand Valley picking it up. It's King to Armstrong, and now he'll set up at the top of the key. Armstrong facing the beater down, passes off to 23, back to Armstrong. With the bludger down, Armstrong's going to go inside, just makes it through. And he is thrilled with that one. 50-20 as Grand Valley's now teetering on the edge of snitch range, keeping those hopes alive for a bid to nationals. Number 18, pass to 19. The Indiana State jerseys do not have names, so I will use numbers. Going around the far side is 19. He's looking for his options. He's passing across the hoop. It's number 8. She can't hang on, but misses the beat. And now she's tackled. She's wrapped up by King. Passes to the inside. The keeper gets beat, but number 19 blocked at the hoops by Armstrong. And he's got a free run at the hoops. There's one man to beat. It's the keeper back. He jukes to the inside. The keeper reps him up, but doesn't matter. Armstrong scores. Great defense there. Great hit by Indiana State. They almost got that ball through, but Armstrong with the swat and lucky scoop up to get it to go. So now number 18 will take it. He gets beat as he checks the ball down to number 8, and she gets beat, and that'll be a turnover in Grand Valley's favor. So now Grand Valley with bludger control will have the ball back. It is 60-20, and they've come out of range off that last goal. Langley now in. Langley protected by his beater. Passes off to number 23, scoots around, passes off to Maxey, who mishandles it, and Indiana State will take it. Number 3's got the ball, he wants to run, and he slows up. Passes inside to number 19. Number 19's gonna go himself. Inside to number 8, he's drawn all the beaters, and number 8 scores! So what looked to be an ill-advised play for Indiana State was strategically drawing the beaters to both sides, and one of the beaters should have dropped back there. Instead, they both went for Quaffle, leaving number 8 open on the backside to score. 60-30, Grand Valley still in the lead, but now back in snitch range is Indiana State. Michalowski, guarded by 19. He's going to take him with him, and Michalowski blocks the beat, and now Langley with no beaters in front. Langley's gonna get big at the hoops. He's got this, yes, he's got the goal. Back out of range now, 70-30, Indiana State with the ball. Grand Valley in the lead. Number 3's gonna take it down the center. He's looking for that mid-range shot, puts it over the top, no good. And that'll be Grand Valley ball off the turnover. Not sure if he was looking for the shot there or a chaser. They were both right there. Either way, it'll be Grand Valley ball. And Grand Valley with bludger control still, as Arts will take a sub. Michalowski ball handling, guarded by 19. Michalowski takes his space. The beaters are down. Michalowski gets tackled, gets back up, blocked at the hoop, recovered by Grand Valley. They're scrumming behind the hoops. They need beater support. The ball gets flipped out. Who comes away with it? It's on the ground. And Indiana State, it looks like they have it. It's the keeper. And number 3, he's got the ball. Grand Valley, they've got their backs turned. He flips it in the air for that medium and can't get it to fall. He also had another chaser there, number 8, and she unfortunately came off broom before she could get the ball, and that'll be Grand Valley ball. So the fast break attempt failed here by Indiana State, but they definitely caught Grand Valley unawares. As number 8 will now bring it up for Grand Valley. Grand Valley at the top of the key, content with playing slow, playing behind the beaters. Now there's a clear, and both beaters have been cleared, and his shot from mid-range is good. And that is 80-30 as Grand Valley adds to their lead. And now Indiana State looking to make something happen here. It's number 24, the keeper for Indiana State. And now with the bludgers down, he's going to drive in. He's got 2 players to beat, and he gets beat. He pulls up at the last second. And now Indiana State scrumming for the ball. Number 19 picks it up, and no good. He missed the hoop. He threw it low. Grand Valley's ball there. A good drive turns into a bad drive, turns into a good drive, turns into a bad drive. It's win or go home here. With Grand Valley in the lead 80-30. Armstrong. Pass off to Maxey. Maxey gets beat, can't get the ball away, and Indiana State will pick that one up. And now they're content to run it. They've got 2 beaters back, and number 19, he looked like he hit he played it. It looks like there was a stoppage of play. Looks like a stoppage of play for a bludger that went well off pitch. And it looked from my angle that the goal was good. We'll see if they give it to him here. I think the goal was good. I can't influence this. I'm not a referee. Calling a goal for no good. Indiana State not thrilled with that one. And now Grand Valley with the lead will bring it up. And the snitch is headed out onto the field, meaning we are at 17 minutes, 1 minute away from the snitching hour. Grand Valley handling it. They use their reset. Now they pass to the inside. Armstrong, pass over the top to Scheidel. Scheidel to her other chaser. Goal is good! Some combo passing from Grand Valley there. 90-30. And they're well out of snitch range. Indiana State looking to run on it. As the pass across to number 19, he can't come down with it, and the keeper has it. So now Grand Valley gets a shot after a missed pass. And we will try to get... Ooh, there's a beat to the face. Armstrong faces down the beater up top. Indiana State gets a beat on the chaser. Scheidel scoops up the ball. Inside to Armstrong. He's got one man to beat. And the wrap disallows the goal. And so now, Indiana State, they'll do a handoff. As looks like there was a bit of a player collision there, but they're both back up. And Indiana State has someone behind the hoops calling for the ball. They bomb it to him, and he's going to put it through for a goal. Indiana State's first goal in a few minutes here, and that is now 90-40. Grand Valley still in the lead out of range, but comfortable. Grand Valley also protecting their seeker. He's getting all the time with the snitch that he needs. It's number 23. Indiana State seeker can't come close right now, as Swanson protects. Scheidel with the ball. To Michalowski. Michalowski wrapped up. Michalowski defended well. And he blocks the beat there somehow. And now he's finally beat, and number 19 will scoop it up. And with all beaters behind him, 19's going to go on a run. He gets past Langley and gets beat before. And number 8 picks up the rebound. Let's see if she can get something here. She tosses it up to number 23, who scores. And that'll bring them one step closer. They're one outside of snitch range. It's 90-50 as the Indiana State seeker able to keep Grand Valley at bay here. And now Swanson will give his seeker some help. As Indiana State with some high pressure. Scheidel and Michalowski pass back and forth. Indiana State with bludger control. This will certainly help them here. Michalowski allowing himself to get wrapped, just kind of loses the ball. Scheidel can't come up with it, and 23 does. Now Indiana State's going to drive. He's going to go through one tackle. Now gets tackled by the keeper. Passes back to the Indiana State keeper, who's running around the far side. Now he cuts back to the center. Wrapped by Michalowski. Breaks the tackle. Wrapped by the keeper. Breaks the tackle. It was a high contact. Number 8 still has it for Indiana State. It bounces around, and now Grand Valley recovers the ball. And it looks like we're going to get a call here from our referees. There was an advantage call. That was the high contact on the keeper by the keeper. And so Langley will go ahead and go to the sideline, and number 24, the keeper for Indiana State, will have an opportunity here. He should receive the ball right in front of the hoops. right, so number 24 after the yellow card for contact to the neck. We'll try and make it into the hoop here. He's got a beater right in front of him. It's a remount. And he bounce passes it over to number 19, who's able to score, avoiding the beat. What a smart play. And now it is within snitch range, and Indiana State's going to go to try and force overtime. And it looks like they've got it. If this catch stands, that'll be 90-90 with the Indiana State catch, and we'll head to overtime. Remember, this is win or go home. Our referees will conference to see if that catch is good or not. Not a position you want to be in if you're Grand Valley. But elation from Indiana State, who at one point was down 6. All right, and that sends us to overtime. I believe this is our third overtime game of the weekend. So I'll give you a quick primer on the overtime rules in case you've forgotten or you're perhaps new to the sport. Overtime is a 5-minute period that will take place 3 minutes after the end of regulation period. There's a 30-second seeker floor, so the seekers will have 30 seconds before they're on the field to catch the snitch. And at 5 minutes, whoever has the highest score or who catches the snitch by the end of play is the winner. So a snitch catch can end play or 5 minutes, whomever. Whoever has the higher score will win. If there is still a tied score at the end of overtime, they will go to sudden death, double overtime. Pretty rare occurrence, but it is exciting. We'll see what happens here, so keep it locked. In our little lull and play, you can check out the rest of our coverage on the US Quidditch YouTube channel for all of the coverage here from Great Lakes Regional Championship, including some great games from yesterday in the pool play round. And now we are here in the bracket play determining bids for US Quidditch Cup, which will take place in Charleston, West Virginia in April. The referee's going to conference as they get set up for the overtime. I'd like to remind everyone, if you like this content, if you'd like to see some more Quidditch, including our coverage later this year at said national tournament, you can join us by subscribing to our YouTube channel. And also, hit the like button on videos that you like. It helps boost our audience. And hit that little bell. You'll be notified when we go live for games like this. So the referees will reset the field. The score is 90-90, whereas each coach is probably saying in the huddle, it's 0-0. Let's go.
Yeah, he can figure it out. Like, if you ask him, he'll think about it.
Play gets reset here. Indiana State, they're hyped. This is their first year of being official. Grand Valley, a long program, qualified the past few years.
Yeah.
I should mention Tess Scheidel, Rookie of the Year in the past few seasons. Very solid for this Grand Valley team, who lost a lot to graduation, including a few friends of mine. Our snitch is ready to go. Our referees are getting ready to go. The teams are lined up. It is overtime here. Indiana State, Grand Valley. Who will come out on top?
All right, guys, we're in overtime. 5 minutes. We've got 30 seconds. Indiana State, are you ready? Ready.
Opening cadence here.
Brooms down.
Got a brooms down.
Players ready? Brooms down.
And we're off. Here in overtime, 5 minutes to go. And Grand Valley comes up with the quaffle, but Indiana State has bludger control. And now Grand Valley bringing the quaffle up. It's Armstrong. Pass over to Scheidel. Back to Michalowski. He's on the far side of the field. He's got some beater control, he's got beater protection. Indiana State with control. And they trade beats, one beater down. The Seekers are out. They're getting ready. They've got no support, so it's anyone's call from the beaters. And as they're going, Indiana State is running up the field after the missed Grand Valley goal, and Indiana State scores. And now they're pursuing the snitch here. We'll try and get both action. And Indiana State some time alone with the snitch as Grand Valley brings it up. He's getting close. Oh, he's gotten very close. Grand Valley not giving their seeker much support here. They're bludgerless. Really, Indiana State would be good to press right now, try and create a turnover. And pass over the top. Michalowski, not over the top, it was just rainbowed. Michalowski gets beat. And number 16 will pick it up. And he's for Indiana State. He's streaking down, and he scores! As these seekers running into one another. And it looks like we've had so we'll see what our referees determine here, why there is a stoppage. Beaters flying, seekers flying. So it looks like there will be an injury substitution for Grand Valley. And it looks like we'll send in number 23 here. 110 to 90, just on the edge of range. So we'll see who can do it here. Only a few minutes left in overtime. Indiana State in the lead after they've been trailing all game, caught to bring us to overtime. And it's going to be a close one. As Grand Valley keeper will start with the ball back in his zone. We'll focus on snitch for a bit. Now Grand Valley will bring the quaffle up as they pursue the snitch in the middle of the field. He's got protection from his beaters as Grand Valley now has lost bludger control. And the keeper, he's driving in. He's looking for his options, can't get anything. And passes off to Michalowski, who gets beat. And Indiana State will get the ball. And now Indiana State giving their seeker an opportunity. He's got some time as the keeper, number 14, is driving down. He's blocked at the hoops, and Grand Valley comes down with it. And now Grand Valley's going to go for a run. It's Michalowski trying to be sneaky, but he gets caught. And now he's wrapped up, blocks the beat, gets out of the tackle. And now Michalowski, he's at the top, and now back to hoops on number 19. And Grand Valley will have an opportunity here to set up normal. And now Grand Valley has switched back into Upton as their seeker. And he's got some alone time with the snitch here. As Grand Valley number 6 brings the quaffle, passes it back up to Michalowski, back over to number 6. Outside the hoop, no good. And now Indiana State's going to go on a run. And it looks like we've got an injury. As number 19... So we have an injury on the Grand Valley seeker, so he's gonna grab a trainer here as our training staff will come and see him. So that's what we have is an injury stoppage, and if that goal stands for Indiana State, which I believe it will be 120 to 90. All the momentum in Indiana State's favor right now. as they have flipped the script from being down 60 to scoring some goals in regulation, catching to send to overtime, and now they are up what will be 30. And that puts it on the edge of snitch range. A catch will win it for them, and overtime is winding down. Only a few minutes to go, if even. So Grand Valley will send in their seeker sub. And it looks like he's up and moving off the field. Our trainer will get him checked out. And we will soon resume play here. Grand Valley with pleasure control. They've had it for a little bit of overtime, but it hasn't been able to help them stop the run that Indiana State has gone on. They've scored 3 in a row. And it looks like oh no, they're not counting that goal. They're moving. It looks like play was stopped back beforehand. It's number 19, and he'll take a shot, and that's a good goal. Now they're up 3. So now, if Grand Valley catches, they're going to send it to double overtime. We'll see what he does here. A double overtime is a scary and exciting thing. It's all risk, all reward. As the seeker gets beat, and now Indiana State will have a chance at the snitch. He gets beat as Michalowski runs it up the field for Grand Valley. He loses the handle. Indiana State comes up with it. And then the Indiana State keeper pushing the pass ahead. It's number 14. He gets beat. No, he doesn't. He just throws the ball back, and it bounces off another player, and Grand Valley comes away with it. So a lucky break there for Grand Valley, as they were going to be out of snitch range. And it looks like Grand Valley is trying to go after the beater rather than stopping the seeker from catching, which is a scary thing here. I'm not sure why they would prioritize the beater over the snitch, but that's their game plan apparently. Grand Valley content with passing around up top, down to Scheidel. Scheidel gets beat. It's over to Maxie. And she'll go for the reset as we are counting down here in overtime. If Grand Valley doesn't catch or put some points on the board, they're going to be out of a bid. Playing from the corner, blocked by number 3, came down with by Indiana State, or that was number 19 rather. And he dropped the sock. Grand Valley almost with a catch, dropped the sock. Number 19, pass across, bad pass. She still comes away with it, gets beat. No, she doesn't. Passing outside, and now that ball. And that is the end of overtime. And with that, the final score with no catch in overtime, 122-90, and Indiana State still alive. Grand Valley will be going home bidless. They need to advance further in the quaternary bracket in order to be able to get a bid, but they're one step closer now. I'd like to thank you all for tuning into this presentation of the Great Lakes Regional Championship. We'll be back again soon with more coverage, so stay tuned on this channel, US Quidditch, on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the bell so you know when we next go live. I've been Matt Dwyer. Thank you for joining us.